Phil, it's important to have a system on farm that establishes and maintains processes to ensure the participation of all employees on farm with regards to health and safety. You know, and the first thing that comes to mind for me there is consulting with your workers, having that conversation with them, to resolve specific issues on farm, providing information back to your workers on specific outcomes, and providing information with regards to injury management on farm, whereby a worker may have been injured. So can you elaborate on that for me and tell me about the importance and how you go about having that conversation, and what's it look like, what's it include?
Yeah, that's another really interesting one, Stu, because at the end of the day, if we don't carry on that farm safety conversation, we don't get people talking and thinking about it, then it sort of gets left by the wayside. And look, all the procedures and the policies and the like that we have in place, they're designed to let people know, I guess, what the farm safety rules are about whatever task we're undertaking. And look, I talk often about the farm safety conversation, and this is a part of that. And I think that just sort of reiterates and highlights how important that two-way conversation is between the employer and the worker.
Absolutely, and that could look something like Corey Spencer was referring to a moment ago with regard to toolbox meetings, encouraging feedback, encouraging that conversation at those toolbox meetings with regards to perhaps a specific hazard on farm.
Yeah, a very good point, and look, those toolbox meetings and those conversations don't have to be complicated or tricky. You know, it's just a conversation. It's just capturing a few of those dot points, and what that does is that helps us convey that message to everyone else out there that, look, here's an issue that's been identified, these are the steps, you know, we've talked about it, you know, we've talked with our workers about it, we've come up with a solution to try and deal with that particular issue, and then we need to communicate that out to everybody else.
Absolutely, so vitally important, ensure that you're having that conversation with your workers on any issue.